Alana Honey Boo Boo Thompson was once America's pageant darling, the spunky, sassy 7-year-old who stole the spotlight on toddlers and tiaras, and later became a household name through TLC's Here Comes Honey Boo Boo. But behind the glitter and go-go juice was a family life defined not by the spotlight, but by heartbreak, addiction, betrayal, and ultimately resilience. At the center of Alana's story are her parents, June Shannon, famously known as Mama June, and Mike Sugar Bear Thompson. What started as a love story in an online chat room in 2004 turned into a public roller coaster of commitment ceremonies, TV fame, rehab visits, custody battles, and the painful unraveling of a family bond. Chapter 1. The digital spark that ignited a Southern reality empire. June and Mike's story began in 2004, in the raw, early days of internet romance. The chemistry was real, at least in the beginning, and just a year later, their only child together, Alana, was born on August 28, 2005. June already had 3 daughters from previous relationships: Jessica Chubbs, Lauryn Pumpkin, and Anna Chickadee, the latter of whom tragically passed in 2023 after a courageous battle with cancer. With Alana's wild charm and June's unapologetic personality, it wasn't long before TV cameras came calling. Chapter 2. Fame, camouflage wedding dresses, and cracks beneath the surface. In 2012, the world fell in love with the unpredictable, chaotic, often hilarious Shannon Thompson household. On Here Comes Honey Boo Boo. Mike, affectionately dubbed Sugar Bear, was a lovable country dad. June was a camo-clad matriarch, fiercely protective of her girls and proudly unconventional. In a moment that blurred reality and fairy tale, Mike proposed during the show. Though never legally married, the two held a commitment ceremony in May 2013. June wore full camouflage. The girls were all part of the ceremony. It looked like happily ever after. But behind the scenes, things were unraveling. By 2014, June allegedly discovered Mike had been cheating online. The betrayal hit hard. The cameras kept rolling, but the trust was shattered. Then came darker revelations: June's alleged past connection to a convicted sex offender, which ultimately led to the show's abrupt cancellation. Chapter 3. Breakups, boot camps, and a family fractured. June and Mike's post-breakup saga unfolded across tabloid headlines and reality spin-offs. They entered marriage boot camp, reality stars in 2015, hoping to salvage what was left. "It was our last resort," June said. "I needed answers." The answers were painful. June alleged Mike had exchanged texts with both men and women. Trust was gone. The relationship was over. The family was left in pieces. Chapter 4. Addiction, Arrests, and Losing Custody. In 2019, tragedy struck. June and her then-boyfriend, Gino Doak, were arrested in Alabama. Crack cocaine, a pipe, domestic violence, felony charges. As June spiraled into addiction, she lost custody of Alana. Lauryn Pumpkin Efird, Alana's older sister, stepped in, becoming her legal guardian in 2022. "It's gotten so low to this point. What more can we do?" Pumpkin said during Mama June, family crisis. She checked out of rehab in less than 24 hours. The custody battle wasn't just legal, it was emotional. June paid $800 per month in support, but the damage was done. Still, June claimed she stayed in touch with Alana. "At 12, you can choose where to live," June said in 2022. And Alana chose to stay with Pumpkin. "But I see her, I talk to her. People just don't know the whole story." Chapter 5. 2 weddings, 1 father's silence. While June found a fresh start with a new man, marrying Justin Stroud in 2023 with all her daughters present for the first time since 2014. Mike's relationship with Alana crumbled into near silence. Alana revealed in 2018 that Mike barely called. By 2023, Pumpkin confirmed, "We have no communication." Even after Alana's graduation, it took him 2 weeks to say congratulations. Mike reportedly entered rehab for a prescription drug addiction. His absence stung more for what it said than what it didn't. Chapter 6. The Girl Who Grew Up in the Eye of a Storm. Alana, now a young adult, is no longer the reality TV child audiences first met. She's forging her own path, grounded by Pumpkin's love, and shaped by a lifetime of public dysfunction. Her journey is complex, built on the wreckage of parental collapse, but also on the strength of sisterhood, growth, and maturity. And though her parents' stories may be marked by chaos, Alana's future is unwritten and fully hers. Where they stand now, June Shannon has remarried, is sober, and working to rebuild relationships with all 4 daughters. While her past can't be erased, she's vocal about healing and second chances. Mike Sugar Bear Thompson remains mostly estranged from Alana. His reported struggles with addiction continue, and public communication has been minimal. Alana Honey Boo Boo Thompson? She's not just surviving, she's evolving. And despite everything, she's still here.